Выходила на берег Alrighty. Good. Oh dear. Oh, not so good. Excuse me. Off to a great start. Good evening, everybody. How are we all doing tonight? Sorry for the short stream yesterday. I had some stuff come up during the day that I had to take care of, which resulted in the stream being cut very early. And rather than risk that happening again today, which I did have a bunch of stuff come up again today, we're starting a bit later now. Hopefully, there shouldn't be any distractions. It's after business hours now. There shouldn't be fucking anyone trying to contact me. Yeah. Right. We're gonna pick up right where we left off. We were sort of humming and hurrying over what to do next, as far as like, where are we going? Well, other people operate on business hours. That's the problem, Nova. And when it comes to certain things, I've got to play by other people's rules. Not have the vocal for a moment. Well, see, in my case, it's like lawyers and financial people and medical specialists. They only operate on business hours. Well, they can operate outside of business hours, but then it starts costing a heck of a lot more. Right. Where was I? Right. So, the toss-up was attempted naval invade on Britain. Our naval invasion capacity is, not great. We can send two stacks of 6. So I think we've already started the research for the landing craft. Yeah. So we're not going to try to hit England until we can actually get a decent amount of blokes over there, which we're waiting on this. And depending on... See, I didn't realize at first, is it the Marine company, I think? There's ways to add more naval invasion stuff anyway, but the other problems we've got in consideration at the moment is like we do have to get a level of naval dominance asserted in the area. Well, okay, we'll get to that, Dim. Bear with me. One problem at a time. Currently, we're discussing the potentials of Operation Sea Land. We'll get back to Barbarossa. Because Barbarossa is what we're actually doing. Now I've lost my train of thought. Good job. Yeah, we need naval supremacy, and this is still 1940. This is not 2020. In 1940, England rules the waves, or maybe well by like 1944, America would. Okay. What is... Is that normal? What is going on up here? It's not Axis. I know that, because I run Axis. I'm pretty sure we don't have Canada on board. It's me and Italy, and then, like, Romania's sort of like, hi, how's it going, mates? And then the independent state of Croatia was, that was, This kind of happened. Like, I went and quickly conquered, Yugoslavia, and the independent state of Croatia kind of popped out of it. Anyway. Basically, yeah, as I was saying, we need more boats. We have, like... We have some naval power, but not... It's a lot of junky stuff. It's not, like... good quality navy. It's better than nothing. But we certainly haven't been doing like heavy navy research. We've definitely been pushing much more on the infantry and armor. We got a pretty decent medium tank. What am I... Because I think I've got, yeah, I can event to war with Russia, so we'll do that. Which will also give us, like, the time while we're cooking that, I can get out some more, medium tank divisions. My vague plan is to have the majority of the army just sort of slowly roll up, and I'm probably gonna try to do like a spearhead with the tank divisions to head to Moscow. What's the tank division template? Give me a second, and hey, Ozone, how's it going? So that's, it's nothing super fancy. Well, I don't even particularly want to, like, look at this. This is, I don't even want to do this, but they've already, like, cooked a, justify war goal against me. So basically, at any point, they can turn around and start stabbing me. Yeah, so, like, supply, I don't know what the supply lines, can we even see? Did I even have, like... How long till you guys are back? They got stuck in a weird, Bros, I'm using most of my operatives to, like, suppress, the, French regions and the, all of this stuff, which does not like us very much, so I'm having to run, resistance busting over there. The spies aren't running oppression. Where are we? The oppression division is running oppression. I've got that covered. MPs with cavalry for oppression. They got good suppression bonus. Well, I haven't done the research for it yet. But I can get like motorized police. Where are they? There they are. We get police on motorbikes. Hey, Kosa Cole, how's it going? But we haven't. Alright, that's just a tongue. Oh, why are we short so much tungsten? Holy shit. Okay, so we've still got the option to take Luxembourg's gold from when we next need to offset the stacking debuff. We can, like, properly retake Vichy France if I ever want to do that. I think Fleet in Being gives us the Pride of the Fleet one, right? We've already done. We've annexed Poland. Well, so what we're planning with pushing into Russian territory will get us back the rest of Poland. So working on it. Yeah, well, we're sort of doing Operation Barbarossa as a side quest because I don't feel like my sea presence is enough to do Sea Lion. It's all a bit, how you going? Hey, Fuff. How's things? And we will need to... Okay, so... Where am I? Alright, let's just get things kicking over. I am also bad at Hoi 4. That is why I've titled this the Learning Hoi 4 stream. Because I am still... very much learning. So you'll probably see me making a lot of stupid decisions and a lot of mistakes. Unfortunately, that's just going to be the case. Please. Please bear with it. Technically, we're the ones cooking it at this point, I suppose. Whoop. Fall of Nanjing. The capital of the Republic of China, Nanjing, has been occupied by the forces of the Empire of Japan. Despite fierce resistance from the walled city's Chinese defenders, Japanese troops managed to capture Zhongshan Gate and fought their way into the city. Sporadic gunfire can still be heard, and several fires are raging in different parts of the city, but most of the surviving Chinese forces have either withdrawn or been captured. Along with the capture of Shanghai, this is a significant victory for the Japanese in the war against China. And then we also finished our Seize Foreign Industries. Which now means we're at least when we get there, we can immediately start the autarky achieved. The main thing that's gonna be rough for that is getting oil. I've been pretty good about like making us self-sufficient on oil, but the way refineries work is you get more rubber out of them, like a per unit more rubber. But you get more efficient oil out of them rather than getting more raw oil out of them. So I can't just, like... I can't make oil out of nothing, basically. Okay. Swedes seize Landsverk. Swedes have seized control of Landsverk, a company we were operating alongside the Swedish to develop armored vehicles. While Landsverk utility to us has reduced in recent years, it's a clear sign that Sweden wishes to distance itself from the German Reich. Then we shall seize the Swedish assets in the German Reich. The Tsardom of Bulgaria seeks to join Axis. As the current upheaval in international politics continue to reverberate throughout the world, the Bulgarian have deemed us to be the greatest chance of surviving these tumultuous times. They therefore request to be admitted into our alliance so that we may weather the coming storm together. Sure. I don't particularly want to fight them. Wait, do we have enough people in here to do like the I don't know how much war crimes we've done. Hungary's gonna be feeling a bit, how you going, mate, right now? I forget who's even in my cabinet. Do we have, we do not have Himmler. We have Todd, Goebbels, and Hess, and by shenanigans, I also have Göring. Göring is in charge of my planes. He makes my planes cheaper. Bulgarian occupation granted. As previously agreed, we have ordered the transfer of control over territories currently occupied by the Axis powers and claimed by the German Reich, which will henceforth be administered by the German government. Huh? Did the game go weird? I don't remember agreeing to this at all. I don't believe that's in this, Sion. I think that's in earlier Hoi games. What counts as southern Serbia? That's units become available.
Bereit zum Ausrücken. Ihre Befehle. Ihre Befehle. Ihre Befehle. Achtung. Bereit.
The reduction in supply consumption metal on tank units. Very nice to have.
Zuhören.
Christ, we've got a lot of boys. Uh... Rheinmetall, those are Audi. Nope. We'll do this in a bit. Yeah, that's not unexpected. Italy declared war on Greece. Need my help there, Italy? We could march some boys down.
Befehle.
Really don't want to have to go to, like, the logistics trouble of trying to send over all the fucking Air Force and everything, though. I've got my own business to worry about. It's gonna get a little awkward when we, need to move a bunch of the Air Force away from, holding the lines over here. But where is Free France? Is there some, like... You have got to be shitting me. Yeah, it's... There's these random tiny pockets of France. God damn it. That was a loud noise.
Ihre Befehle. Ihre Befehle? Ihre Befehle? 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 Zuhören! Achtung!
I don't know why
Zuhören!
these guys don't seem to be getting... Oh.
Bereit zum Ausrücken!
They should just be part of this. I don't know why they've got, like, separate orders. Have I done something weird with my front lines again? It might have been when I was trying to initially move people around. I didn't have them all grouped under one big front line.
Achtung! Bereit!
Alright, I think that was the problem.
Befehle! Bereit zum Ausrücken!
Actually, if I do... Yeah, that's good. Oh, we're gonna break through on the helicopters. New equipment will be quite exposed to all kinds of danger, making us concerned about its longevity on the battlefield. We could try to address this by focusing on helicopter speed and mobility, general safety, or increased armor. I don't even know if I'm going to end up building the choppers. Soviet operative captured. Anastasia Terenkova has been caught attempting to infiltrate our administration and leak secret information back to her superiors. Upon interrogation, she revealed herself to be a foreign asset for NKVD, operating on German soil. It is still yet unknown what the exact nature of Soviet interests in our nation is, or what sections of our administration have already been exposed to the eyes of Soviet intelligence. With Anastasia Terenkov imprisoned and awaiting further interrogation, we can only hope that eventually she will reveal all there is to know of Soviet operations. Something else went pop. The upgraded medium tank body. I assume I can't just convert that into a upgraded medium. Leo. Alright, Leo, how's it going? Yeah, I'm still very much just in the learning process, as it were. It's not nightmare, definitely. It's just a learning process for sure. There's a lot. Yeah, like it is like holy shit. Especially like I've gone in like max deep end, all the DLC on and everything like that. It's a lot of game to learn. Jesus, that makes a huge difference on the armor. Oh wait, no, hang on, that's what I'm doing wrong here. I'm building this like it's a SPG rather than a multi-purpose. Yeah, no, it's a three-man. Three-man medium. Yeah, no, okay, so I've got a couple of different designs. We've got the SPG. This is our soft attack boy. Running about 60 soft attack. The actual medium tanks we're currently running is this. No, that is not it. Where is the... Is this a medium tank? God damn it. Where? I've lost track of myself. Panzer 3 Orst G. Right, this is the one we're currently running as our... we just got the... 1941, like the improved medium tank frame, so I was looking at... basically putting something similar together again. But I've just realized I don't actually have the next tier gun yet, so it might be we'll just keep our current medium tank, and until we get the next tier of gun. Oh, yeah, I see. Anyway, we'll see how our attack on the Russians go, and then determine if we need to do like a rebuild after that. So much garbage. Yeah, that peeling the Soviet onion is definitely we'll see how that goes. Historically didn't go so good. Finnish proposal for a continuation war? Members of Finland's ruling circle have reached out to us regarding the proposal of military cooperation against the Soviet menace in the east. Their proposal would allow the stationing of military assets within Finland on the condition that we protect one another's borders as we work together in aggressive incursion into Soviet territory. Sure. Sounds good to me. We're now guaranteeing Finland. The Axis are guaranteeing Finland. Okay. Can we get the terror sirens that the Stukas used? Super. This is me indulging myself here. Super heavy battleship research. Designing a new class of battleship allows us the opportunity to focus our efforts on improving our ability to dominate naval warfare. What should we improve? Big gun. We will build uh yeah, exactly, by God. We'll build the Super Bismarck. I'll deal with you eventually, England. Don't you get too comfortable. Oh, we can get a new spot. Building up defense. We had like very heavy like intelligence offense, but like no intelligence defense.
Bereit!
Hmm. Hey, Kuro, how's it going? Oof, long day. Hey, Logista Gamer? Logista Gamer? I'm not quite sure how that wants to be pronounced, sorry. Just put all this crap up there. Get it out the stockpile. I'm doing pretty okay. Japan poses tri-party pact? The Empire of Japan has sent out feelers to ascertain our interest in a three-powers pact between ourselves, the Japanese, and the Italians. The Japanese argue that it is imperative that we support each other in light of increasing hostile global opinion directed against our efforts. An excellent idea. We shall join the pact. Yeah, I'm more worried about Italy doing something stupid. He says, preparing to go to war with Russia. The Kingdom of Hungary has embargoed us. You sure you want to do that there, Hungary? You are surrounded on all sides by everything angry. Maybe don't kick the beehive. I feel like we've heard this one a bunch. I don't know if the RNG is just a bit wonky or what. Oh. An offer from disgruntled Cossacks. With it becoming more clear of our intention to kick in the rotten door of the Soviet Union, many of those who lost in the Russian Civil War have approached us wishing for a chance to bring an end to the current government. Amongst them are Don and Kuban Cossacks Pyotr Krasnov and Andrei Shukurov, who wish to fight for us. Should we accept their aid? I mean, either option there is not really of any value to stop.
Ihre Befehle? Achtung! Achtung! Ihre Befehle?
Alright. We've got... yeah, 2 medium panzer divisions about to pop out. Once they pop out, it's probably when we'll kick her off. King Karl II abdicates. Pressured by powerful elements in his government, King Karl II of Romania saw no choice but to announce and sign his abdication. His successor is King Mitchell, but many of the dictatorial powers obtained by Karl have been vested back into the government, and so it is unlikely the young king will be able to wield similar powers as his predecessor. Following his abdication, Karl appears to have emptied his expansive bank accounts and has fled into exile, taking up residence in one of Mexico's more expansive neighborhoods with his mistress, Magda Lupescu? Is he, like, when you play as them, is he the guy that, like, has all these stupid, like, sub-missions you've got to do that eat civilian factory power? Building, like, ridiculous, like, massive villas and whatnot for him. Peru has declared war on Ecuador. Okay. Hungarian operative captured. Really hungry? Look, alright, fine. We'll come step on you after we're done with the Russians. Viola something has been caught attempting to infiltrate our administration and leak secret information back to her superiors. Upon interrogation, she revealed herself to be a foreign asset for VKF-2 operating on German soil. Yada yada. We have ways of making you talk. We're nearly there. Just waiting on those panzer divisions.
Bereit zum Ausrücken. Befehle. Achtung! Bereit zum Ausrücken. Achtung! Befehle. Befehle. Zuhören. Zuhören. Bereit.
War in South America. Stemming from disputes that have been happening in the regions of Napo Pastaza and Santiago Zamora on the border of Peru and Ecuador, ever since the dissolution of the Gran Colombia, skirmishes have now started to occur between the two countries' forces. Due to the recent settlement in borders with Colombia, Peruvian soldiers have felt confident in pushing their claims against the weaker Ecuadorian state, and the skirmishes have now escalated into open conflict. This will test the stability of the region, as other countries may attempt to intervene. What will become of South America? Really not our problem right now.
Bereit zum Ausrücken. Zuhören.
Be interesting, because technically Finland's got to come in to fight him as well. Hey, Morak, how's it going? Have our tank divisions popped out yet? They should be around now. Oh, they, of course. I was waiting for them to pop up on screen, but they automatically assigned, because that's what I'd set them to do.
Zuhören.
Never mind. Alright.
Bereit.
How come it's... Yeah, we should wait for that supply base to come online before... It's nearly there. Because that's where, like, the bulk of our thrust is coming from, is Königsberg, so... Whoop.
On Friday evening last, I received His Majesty's commission to form a new administration. It was the evident wish and will of Parliament and the nation that this should be conceived on the broadest possible basis, and that it should include all parties, both those who supported the late government and also the parties of the opposition. I have completed the most important part of this task. A war cabinet has been formed of 5 members, representing, with the Liberal opposition, the unity of the nation. The 3 party leaders have agreed to serve either in the war cabinet or in high executive office. The 3 fighting services have been filled. It was necessary that this should be done in one single day, on account of the extreme urgency and rigor of events. A number of other key positions were filled yesterday, and I am submitting a further list to His Majesty tonight. I hope to complete the appointment...
Another operative captured. I feel like it's a little worrying. Every time we get a defensive upgrade, we capture more operatives. Like, how many of them are fucking hanging around?
Again, this part of my task will be completed, and that the administration will be complete in all respects. Sir, I considered it in the public interest to suggest that the House should be summoned to meet today. Mr. Speaker agreed and took the necessary steps, in accordance with the powers conferred upon him by the resolution of the House. At the end of the proceedings today, the adjournment of the House will be proposed until Tuesday, the 21st of May, with, of course, provision for earlier meeting if need be. The business to be considered during that week will be notified to members at the earliest opportunity. I now invite the House, by the resolution which stands in my name, to record its approval of the steps taken and to declare its confidence in the new government.
Loyalty to the Führer. As per the 1934 referendum, when the roles of the President and Chancellor were merged, we are aware of the immense support that Hitler has amongst our population. We see no indications that the political landscape has changed, and as such, we should continue to support the Führer. Add 2 land fort in Brandenburg. Is that the Führer bunker? Is that where the Führer bunker is located? Did we just make our coffin? The United Kingdom has declared war on Iraq. And then we got our landing craft research done, so we can... I have no idea what we use the floating harbors for. Anyway, I think, this is it. Everything's in place. I think we rock and roll. Slow that the fuck down. Oh wait, what? I didn't... You have a non-aggression pact. What? They declared... They justified war against us. What? Cancel mono. We have... I didn't realize that was a thing. How long has it been in place for? I don't even remember. Is there a way to check that kind of thing? Supposed to. Hmm. Problem is, I don't remember when the... Because that would have been as a result of the, But that was quite a while back. I don't remember when. God damn it. Because the problem is, like, getting...
Befehle?
I would not be able to get, like, even if I moved my defensive divisions over here, I don't think we'd be able to get, enough just raw numbers sitting there to forcibly break the non-aggression pact. Some irony in that, eh?
Ihre Befehle?
That kind of messes me up. Pretty heavily, in fact.
Befehle?
I mean, we could...
Achtung! Bereit? Zuhören! Bereit? Angetreten! Bereit?
just massively change our plans, then... God damn it.
Zuhören! Befehle!
I mean, no divisions, no transports. Alright. We need to also... Oh boy, the boats. Trotsky survives assassination attempt. The old Bolshevik, Lev Trotsky, was attacked today in his home by an armed group who carried out a raid on his villa. The assailants burst into the room where he was, firing wildly and without aim, and hastily disappearing, leaving behind an unscathed Trotsky who managed to hide behind the bed with his wife and grandson. Trotsky was once the top lieutenant and heir presumptive of Vladimir Lenin, but after a failed power struggle, he was forced into exile from the Soviet Union by Joseph Stalin. Speaking to the press, Trotsky denounced the attempt on his life as yet another cowardly plot hatched by Stalin to silence his critics. Okay, so why did the 0-2 patrol? Why has it not allowed me to... I don't understand. Hey, why are you guys over there? What the fuck? What? Oh, is it? Have they already is it? They've already got, like, orders, and it's trying to send them to all of that? Confused. As I'm getting pretty confuzzled at the moment. I'm definitely not quite understanding what I'm doing in places.
Trial of strength between the British and German air forces. Can you conceive a greater objective for the Germans in the air than to make evacuation from these beaches impossible? And to sink all these ships which were displayed almost to the extent of thousands. Could there have been an objective of greater military importance and significance? For the whole purpose of the war was this. They tried hard, and they were beaten back. They were frustrated in their task. We got the army away, and they have paid fourfold for any losses which they have inflicted. Sir, when we consider how much greater would be our advantage in defending the air above this island against an overseas attack, I must say that I find in these facts a sure basis upon which practical and reassuring thoughts may rest. I will pay my tribute to these young airmen. The great French army was very largely, for the time being, cast back and disturbed by the onrush of a few thousands of armored vehicles. May it not also be that the cause of civilization itself will be defended by the skill and devotion of a few thousand airmen? There never has been, I suppose, in all the world, in all the history of war, such an opportunity for youth. The Knights of the Round Table, the Crusaders, all fall back into the past. Not only distant, but prosaic. These young men going forth every morn to guard their native land and all that we stand for, holding in their hands these instruments of colossal and shattering power, of whom it may be said that every morn brought forth a noble chance, and every chance brought forth a noble night, deserve our gratitude, and to all the brave men, in so many ways and on so many occasions, are ready and continue ready to give life and all to their native land. Nevertheless,
Why?
our thankfulness
Why do they go elsewhere?
army and so many men whose loved ones have passed through an agonizing week does not blind us to the fact that what happened in France and Belgium is a colossal military disaster. The French army has been weakened, the Belgian army has been lost, a large part of those fortified lines upon which so much faith had been reposed is gone. Many valuable mining
Okay.
factories have passed into the enemy's possession. The whole of the Channel ports are in his hands, with all the tragic consequences that follow from that. And we must expect another blow to be struck almost immediately at us or at France. We are told, sir, that Herr Hitler has a plan for invading the British Isles. This has often been thought of before. When Napoleon lay at Boulogne for a year with his flat-bottom boats and his grand army, he was told by someone, there are bitter weeds in England. There are certainly a great many more of them since the British expeditionary force returned. Sir, I have myself full confidence that if all do their duty, if nothing is neglected, and if the best arrangements are made, as they are being made, we shall prove ourselves once more able to defend our island home, to ride out the storm of war, and to outlive the menace of tyranny, if necessary for years, if necessary alone. At any rate, that is what we are going to try to do. That is the resolve of His Majesty's government, every man of them. That is the will
Yeah, I
of
think
Parliament and the nation. The British Empire and the French Republic, linked together in their cause and in their need, will defend defend to the death their native soil, aiding each other like good comrades to the utmost of their strength.
I think that's got it.
Go on to the end. We shall fight in France. We shall fight on the seas and oceans. We shall fight with growing confidence and growing strength in the air. We shall defend our island, whatever the cost may be. We shall fight on the beaches. We shall fight on the landing grounds. We shall fight in the fields and in the streets. We shall fight in the hills. We shall never surrender. And if, which I do not for a moment believe, this island or a large part of it were subjugated and starving, then our empire, beyond the seas, armed and guarded by the British fleet, would carry on the struggle until, in God's good time, the new world, with all its power and might, steps forth to the rescue and the liberation of the old.
Why is this? I don't understand why are you patrolling not where I want you? There we go. I think our boats actually managed to take the seas out there. Sorry, I'm realize I'm like not talking at all at the moment. I am like mega focused on trying to work out what the fuck. So how?
Angetreten.
Oh, okay. That's... Let's see. No, what? You're the strike force, not the patrol. Yeah, okay. Alright. This has been a wild ride.
Zum Ausrücken.
I think we've managed to take naval dominance. Okay.
Ihre Befehle. Ihre Befehle.
This is where we find out whether if everything breaks or not. Alright. Never done a naval invade before, so I have no idea how practical this is.
Ihre Befehle. Bereit?
Whoop!
Bereit zum Ausrücken. Achtung!
Mr. Speaker, the disastrous military events which have happened during the past fortnight have not come to me with any sense of surprise. Indeed,
Angetreten.
I indicated a fortnight ago that clearly I could do the House.
Angetreten.
Possibilities were open, and I made it perfectly clear that whatever happened in France would make no difference to the resolve of Britain and the British Empire to fight on, if necessary for years, if necessary alone. I have thought it right upon this occasion to give the House
Greift weiter an.
some indication of the solid, practical grounds upon which we base our inflexible resolve to continue the war. There are a good many people who say, never mind, win or lose, sink or swim, better die than submit to tyranny, and such a tyranny. And I do not dissociate myself from them. But I can assure them that our professional advisors of the three services unitedly advise that we should carry on the war, and that there are good and reasonable hopes of final victory. We have fully informed and consulted all the self-governing dominions. These great
Weiter,
communities,
weiter.
far beyond the oceans, who have been built up on our
Los, los, los!
our civilization, and who are absolutely free to choose their course, but are absolutely devoted to the ancient motherland, and who feel themselves inspired by the same emotions which lead me to stake our all upon duty and honor. We do not yet know what will happen in France, or whether the French resistance will be prolonged, both in France and in the French Empire overseas.
Ihre
The
Befehle.
French government will be throwing away great opportunities and casting adrift their future if they do not continue the war in accordance with their treaty obligations, from which we have not felt able to release. The House will have read the historic declaration in which it is desire of many Frenchmen and of our own to have protected our willing at the darkest hour of French history into a union of common citizenship in this struggle.
Was it a frontline issue?
Ihre Befehle?
Not one jot or tittle do we receive. Czech, Poles, Norwegian, Dutch, Belgium, join their forces to our own. All these shall be restored. But General Weygand calls the Battle of France
Bereit!
is over. I expect that the Battle of Britain is about to begin.
Achtung!
Upon this battle depends the survival of Christian civilization. Upon it depends our own British life and the long continuity of our institutions and our empire. No puerile might of the enemy must very soon be turned on us. Hitler knows that he will have to break us in this island or lose the war. If we can stand up to
Hey, Jason, how's it going? This is,
forward into broad, sunlit uplands. But if we
this has been something, that's for sure.
including the United States, including all that we have known and cared for, will sink into the abyss of a new dark age, made more sinister and perhaps more protracted by the lights of perverted science. Let us, therefore, brace ourselves to our duty. So bear ourselves that if the British Empire and its Commonwealth last for 1,000 years, men will still say, this was their finest hour.
Zeigt es ihnen! Zuhören!
Okay, wait, so that didn't actually pull the whole thing across? I am confused.
Befehle!
I'm very confused.
Ihre Befehle! Weiter, weiter! Angetreten!
Okay, there's a bunch of their units is still okay. I very much not understood how this works. So, everything that's, like, not come over, is it going to come over now?
Ausrücken! Befehle?
I am confused. I am very confused. Okay, I think that's more reinforcements arriving. Oh god, shit. So free civilian factories is not a pop-up that should happen. Low manpower. We have 1,000,000? What do you mean low manpower?
Ihre Befehle. Zeigt es ihnen. Bereit. Zuhören. Ihre Befehle? Ihre Befehle?
I forgot to click buttons. Rhea Shah Pahlavi wishes to visit the German Reich. We have received a letter this morning sent to us straight from the palace of Sabad in Tehran, the Imperial State of Iran. It's a message of goodwill from Reza Shah Pahlavi himself, who expressed interest in visiting Berlin with hope of improving the relationships between our two nations. The Führer has been eager to keep the Imperial State of Iran on good terms. What should we do? Hi, how's it going? We need oil.
Befehle? Befehle? Befehle! Ausrücken!
Oh, no, that... God damn it. Does that actually... It does, but...
Ausrücken! Achtung!
Aus dem stillen Raume, aus der Erde Grund, hebt sich wie im Traume dein verliebter Mund. Wenn sich den späten Nebel dreht, dann wird bei der Laterne stehen, mit dir Lilly Marley, mit dir Lilly.
Jesus Christ, I have so much political power that I just haven't used.
Angetreten. Bereit zum Ausrücken.
Is there a way I can, like,
Zuhören.
bring those guys over? Or cannot transport. Right.
Ausrücken.
Let's see.
Befehle.
Just do that. Have you got all your boys?
Befehle.
Not half the stack landing somewhere else. I don't think that's correct. Hmm.
Zuhören. Achtung. Angetreten. Ihre Befehle. Ausrücken.
Man, oh. The hell? They just kind of collapsed. The fall of London. Reports from London confirm that the English capital has been captured by advancing German troops. Small arms fire can still be heard from some boroughs, but no significant British forces have been sighted within the city. A detachment of Fallschirmjägers have stormed Buckingham Palace, but it's believed that the royal family was evacuated well in advance of the attack. For the first time since William the Conqueror, London has fallen to a foreign invader.
Ihre Befehle. Ausrücken. Ausrücken.
I don't think we're able to just like blitz down to England. To London.
Ihre Befehle? Ausrücken!
Yeah, okay, it's, stop, no, you're getting the, things are getting weird. It's, where it's like actual front lines are, fucked up.
Befehle?
Why are you trying to go around there? Look at that. What are you doing? What are you doing?
Ausrücken! Bereit! Bereit!
Why?
Befehle? Ausrücken!
Do 8 division. I'm so confused as to. What's currently happened in there.
Angetreten!
I'm hitting the wrong button, and it's like messing me up pretty badly. I am quite confused. I think because it's not on troll that it's not actually doing anything. Yeah, alright. I think I've pantsed this up pretty badly by sort of not quite understanding how certain things work. It's I misunderstood sort of to an extent how the naval invasion thing works. Because it said I can run 5 stacks of 10, which I thought it would just distribute that across, because I set 48 divisions to go. So I thought it would use the essentially 50 divisions worth of capacity to run them all over, but it only ran 2 sets of 10. I think it, you probably need to like micro the setup better, I think. Possibly we need to like assign, like we need to chop up different divisions of the of each thing, and set the, like we need to do like a specifically make like 10 divisions on this naval invade, 10 divisions on that naval invade, 10 divisions on that naval invade. Because if everything had come across, I think it would have gone a lot more smoothly. But because it's dragged out to this point now, we've lost naval, and then I had that thing where I got the breakthrough to England, and then it all sort of went a bit funny as well. Now, wonder if this will work. I'm wondering if bear with me. I'm gonna see if some magic trickery will work here, because I had a feeling that that was going to fall apart in unexpected ways. Now I'm curious if this works. Also, if I can confirm this works, that'll be nice. But I definitely need to take a break as well. We've been going for 3 hours. As always with this game, time just poof. Very dangerous game. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, okay, no, it did correctly tell me that's what's happening. I just didn't, I didn't understand what I was looking at properly.
Achtung! Angetreten!
How do I... Is there a way I can tell, what divisions have been assigned to that?
Achtung! Befehle? Ihre Befehle?
Unless you need to, like, then, like, cut it down into, like, micro blocks of 10 each.
Befehle?
Is there a way I can, like... Is that all the ones that are set to go?
Angetreten! Zuhören! Zuhören! Befehle?
Unfortunately, they're riding on top of each other, so I can't actually tell.
Befehle?
It does appear to have done what I wanted to.
Befehle!
So now I need to get the rest of your missing units together and send them over as well.
Befehle!
Think that's correct? Um...
Bereit zum Ausrücken. Bereit zum Ausrücken. Zuhören.
You, missed us jumping in the TARDIS. Where I'm trying to understand naval invasion is where we're at. What the heck? God damn it. 30 days. Yeah, also, we got it to fire off, mhm. What the?
Mr. Speaker, the disastrous military events which have happened during the past fortnight have not come to me with any sense of surprise. Indeed, I indicated a fortnight ago, as clearly as I could to the House, that the worst possibilities were open. And I made it perfectly clear that whatever happened in France would make no difference to the resolve of Britain and the British Empire to fight on, if necessary for years, if necessary alone.
Oh, hang on. Is this my boats on?
Some indication of the solid practical grounds upon which we base our inflexible resolve to continue the war. There are a good many people who say, never mind, win or lose, sink or swim, Better die than submit to tyranny, and such a tyranny. And I do not dissociate myself from them. But I can assure them that our professional advisors of the three services unitedly advise that we should carry on the war, and that there are good and reasonable hopes of final victory. We have fully informed and consulted all the self-governing dominions. These great communities, far beyond the oceans, who have been built up on our laws and on our civilization, and who are absolutely free to choose their course, but are absolutely devoted to the ancient motherland, and who feel themselves inspired by the same emotions which lead me to stake our all upon duty and honor. We do not yet know what will happen in France, or whether the French resistance will be prolonged, both in France and in the French Empire overseas. The French government will be throwing away great opportunities and casting adrift their future if they do not continue the war in accordance with their treaty obligations, from which we have not felt able to release.
Okay.
The House will have read the historic declaration in which it is the desire of many Frenchmen and of our own hearts.
It's also like I'm trying, like I've really not done much in the way of naval.
Union of common citizenship in this struggle.
So it's.
However matters may go,
I'm not actually sure what's triggered this speech.
we in this island and in the British Empire
I think it's might just be because we're like it's getting spicy in the UK.
are now called upon to endure what they have been suffering. We shall emulate their courage. And if final victory rewards our toils, they shall share the gain. I and freedom shall be restored to all. We abate nothing of our just demand. Not one shot or pistol do we receive. Czechs, Poles, Norwegians, Dutch, Belgians have joined their causes to our own. All these shall be restored. But General Weygand calls the Battle of France is over. I expect that the Battle of Britain is about to begin.
Yeah,
On this battle depends the survival of Christian civilization.
yeah. They that's it.
Our own British
They smell me coming.
and the long continuity
They're crapping their
of
pants.
our institutions and our empire. The whole fury and might of the enemy must very soon be turned on us. Hitler knows that he will have to break us in this island or lose the war. If we can stand up to him, all Europe may be free, and the life of the world may move forward into broad, sunlit uplands. But if we fail, then the whole world, including the United States, including all that we have known and cared for, will sink into the abyss of a new dark age, made more sinister and perhaps more protracted by the light of perverted science. Let us, therefore, brace ourselves to our duty, and so bear ourselves that if the British Empire and its Commonwealth last for 1,000 years, men will still say, this was their finest hour.
I really like the inclusion of the. There's a whole like you can manually listen to them if you want. I actually really like the inclusion of the different radio speeches that play as different sort of events happen throughout the game. It really adds to it. It's a super good touch. Okay. Okay, so this is Naval Invasion Take 2. However, we're now at 3.5 hours, and I still haven't taken a break. I'm gonna take a goddamn break before we click this button. Yeah, just gonna get up, have a stretch, grab a fresh cup of coffee, and then when I get back, the Naval Invasion will pop off. If you need to grab yourselves a drink or a snack, now is the time. I will be right back. Alrighty, I'm back. Okay, let's Alright, need to set the yeah, I could have reset some of these things. Build a bunch of extra refineries so that we've got our own oil backbone. And then probably and now if we do all right.
Zuhören!
Guess we push the button and see what happens. Okay. Let's see if this works.
Ihre Befehle? Ihre Befehle?
Oh, is he still recovering, goddammit? I think it worked.
Befehle. Ausrücken. Bereit zum Ausrücken. Ausrücken.
There's
Getreten.
multiple things happening here.
Ihre Befehle. Auf geht's.
Hopefully everything actually got across.
Weiter, weiter.
So the Panzer Division is legging it for London,
Bereit zum
and the infantry blocks are gonna hopefully
Zeigt es ihnen.
cut off the enemy lines from the inside.
Auf geht's. Vorrücken.
This is where things can get a bit... Where this, like, you're dealing with all of the industry behind stuff and then all the frontline activities as well.
Ausrücken! Achtung!
Yeah. I think you are right, actually. I think the river is...
Greift weiter an!
We are just collapsing this time. See, this is why another, like, last time we had half the amount of troops we have this time, but last time we were able to just, like, absolutely blitz up and take a ton of territory. I don't know. Oh! Maybe. Yeah, might be. I just realized we didn't secure the port. Yep. Alright, that's probably it. Never mind. I fucked up again. It's just so many things more to keep track of when you're trying to do, like, naval invade and whatnot. Especially, like, I'm not really well set up for it either. Like, we've only got a sort of short window where we can hold enough naval dominance to get across properly. Once again, don't mind me. You didn't see anything. Actually, I might stop things here. I might need to take a break. I was just gonna redo that again, but I'm getting a bit fuzzy in the eyes and doing it for a third time. Yeah, I might stop for the moment. It might be that, at least as is, doing the naval invasion is just not going to happen. Which means we end up just having to wait around until we can do the march on Moscow, which was promised at the start, and then everything got a bit awkward with the not being able to actually declare on them for an amount of time still. But yeah, I think I might stop that there for now. I think I need to take a bit of a break and refresh myself before attempting that again. Yeah. All right. I doubt there will be a stream tomorrow. But definitely later in the week, I'll get some streams in. But yeah, for now, that is all. Thanks for watching, everyone, and hopefully I'll see you all next time.